G'day swingers. So we're here today, the old boys home in Phillip Island. This place opened up around 1921. Just did some research on the way in. Pretty fucking eerie research, to be honest. There's a boy who died here in 1933, I think it was. His name was Rex. He was beaten by the superintendent that run this place. Pretty much beat him to death, unfortunately. So some pretty nasty history here. And the funny thing is, when I was about 12 years old, me and my family actually stayed in this exact building right here. My mum's gonna spin when she sees this. Looks nothing like when we came in 2002, I think it was, roughly. See, it's quite an old joint. This looks nothing like what I remember. It's been destroyed. Not very sturdy stairs, but we'll see if we can get up them and I'll get back to you in a sec. So we made it up those stairs. I remember these rooms very well. Such a spin. Just be careful, I don't know how good this floor is. I'd say it's pretty sturdy. And I remember staying in this room. What a bunch of cocks. You're in Melbourne and you wrote that. You bloody knob. If you were here and you wrote that, piss off back to where you came from. Some knobs. Shit graffiti. At least there's something funny, something decent there. Something different. My younger brothers used to stay in this. I think my mum actually stayed in this room. Smells like dead stuff in here. Oh, lovely. I won't show you that. That is disgraceful. But there's definitely been some dead stuff in there. Look at that. We found one of the old buttons from one of the boys. An old porcelain button. What a ripper. That dates back to the boys' home, surely. And then we found a second one. Look at that. 2 porcelain buttons, and I haven't even started really looking for anything. Anyway, I won't waste your time with all this. Find some better looking stuff and I'll get back to you then. Right, I'm glad I did that. I thought I'd just quickly chuck the pinpointer in here. Sort of did this. I'm not kidding. Right in here, I pulled out a coin. Look at the nick of that 1 cent piece. We got a 1966 first year. Cracker. Right, this place is going to be an interesting day. On to the next. Right, so we're back at the top of the stairs again. Thought I'd come through here and show you this. The old courtyard out here. As you can see, the old steeple up there. Quite a big old joint, this one. Going through here. Excuse the graffiti. Crap. One of the old halls. Very intricate place, this one. Very eerie sort of place. floor is sticky. Listen to this. It's a tacky as floor, that one. Old showers. Obviously a bit more modern than the original installations. Such a noisy floor in there. So sticky. People have been in there recently. Very recent. Brand new Macca's Cup. And they've only just started playing Monopoly again, so. Some decent sized rooms. Very old style, you can see. Anyone want to shoot some hoops? Crazy old place, this one. So much broken glass around from windows and broken beer bottles smashed. Now showers by the looks of things. Ooh, it looks nasty in here. I don't think I want to step in here. That is nasty. Sorry about that. It's another sort of bathroom. Come down this way. This goes back into the main hall that I was just in before. It's from ground view. There's a little courtyard here. Through to the other sections. There's that archway that I was standing above before. You can see the nice stained glass window up there. Surprised that's not destroyed, to be honest. It's obviously not nailed shut. So before I go in there, as you can see, there's a few more buildings around too on this joint. And that's the cell for the boys, and that's just giving me chills just seeing that. That's where the kids were locked up if they were misbehaving. This place was actually for the kids that were wagging school and stuff like that. They also had another group here taking care of wards of the state kids that parents didn't want them or weren't around. I'm getting a really weird feeling walking up to this. Such an eerie feeling to this building. I wish you could feel it yourselves. The history behind these things is nasty. I feel sorry for any kid who spent any bloody time in these places. There's a lot of engravings on here. There's only one name I'm interested in. If you spot Rex, let me know. Because Rex was the boy who unfortunately was beaten to death, practically. He apparently died from tetanus. Is it due to negligence from the superintendent, pretty much trying to sweep the whole incident under the rug. Let's check out the other one. Oh, this one's even smaller. I don't think this one was used all too often. You can see where the cot used to be. The bar goes across here, and that would have been the bed. Those two bars are what was support for the bed. A couple of vents, and that's practically it. Actually, they're bunks. That's even worse. So they're holding 2 kids in these rooms at a time. That doesn't leave any room for it, really, does it? Imagine back in those days, no electricity. And he's shacked up in these joints too, because same again in here. 1 set of bars, 2 sets of bars down here. You can see where one's coming out now on there. Hence why the kids are able to get so high up on the walls. Alright, I'm going to head off to another spot and I'll get back to you then. So we're just over there in those old cells and come back to where I was. I'm glad I did, because I almost walked right past this because I thought it was blocked off. I didn't even set the door on the side. We've got the old chapel. The size of this joint. The old bars on the front. The lights have been smashed, unfortunately, as normal. That's actually a decent piece. Nicely done, mate. Yeah, we've even got a little friend up there. It's frozen. It's just the entrance to it. We go up the stairs. Broken glass everywhere. Okay, I'm not sure if this is where they had the organ. That's pretty cool. Straight up the steeple. Where's that bird? It moved from the ledge. I just heard it. What a cracking old joint. Spewing about the nasty history behind it. Right, we'll get out of here and get back to you sec. Alright, so this building, I think they would have used possibly for the education of the boys. It was sort of like a tech school. Used to teach carpentry, engineering, all that sort of stuff in here for the boys, so at least they could get some skills up. I'd say that's what it was for, yeah, with the old workbench in here. So they used to have a bench saw here by the seams of things by the sign there. Another ramp out here. I'll go across to this building, which I think is the last one on this premises. It's even gated. It's a narrow squeeze. Nice little old villa. Apartments. Tiny little rooms. These possibly would have been, I don't know if they were boys' rooms or, I'd say so. It's obviously just a storage closet. Scared the crap out of me, that bird coming in the door. The old joint. Right, we've got the old wallpaper in there. Foil trains and stuff. I'll get a photo of that in a sec. You can see there's really nothing special about them. You obviously got the reception desk and everything in there. Can't be stuff going in there. Anyway, I think it's time to get swinging. See you on the first target. Right, so I forgot to mention, I actually just came upstairs from the building just down there. I did say I was about to go for a swing, but lucky I didn't. It's just in here, on the mantelpiece. Look, look, look. Look at a coin. And that's a silver, I'm not kidding. And we've got another one here, and it looks like another silver. All right, so we've got a 10-cent piece and we've got a threepence. That's a strange combination sitting right on there. Oh, I didn't even have to turn the detector on. I got silver for the day. Get into some light. That's a 1949 threepence.
What, you just found them?
On the mantelpiece. So we've moved on from that area. I am not getting eaten by those bloody mosquitoes. They were annoying the hell out of both of us. My mate's hands are actually pretty swollen from being attacked by them, and the little buggers were getting me right in here, in between the glasses and the freaking headphones. I couldn't do it. So we're at a beach. Quite a nice little location. I'm not sure of the name of it, but it's a pretty historic area. See my mate in the background there in the distance. We'll have a swing around here and see if we can't find anything. Flip the camera around because I found something really different. Look at this. Something random. I think it says Stuart, I don't know, or Stew forever. A couple of handprints in it. I just noticed off to the side you got SB in that little rock. You got AB. You got a ball there. People have been having some fun down here. I'll keep swinging around. Haven't found anything just yet, but I'm sure somewhere around here, in this lovely area, we can find something. Alright, get back to you then. Righto, swingers, so you can see I've dug quite a big hole. I've got a second one over the side here. For some reason, the bedrock's responsive, so if I swing this over for you now, and all I'm getting is a solid 36, 32. It's bouncing to 40 occasionally. That's a solid 36. That's just bedrock. We'll chuck the pinpointer in. Full sensitivity, but that's floating in the air. So, very interesting. Right, let's see. It certainly looks like some asphalt. I'm pretty bloody sure, unless it's concrete. But strange. Oh, it's a lovely day, so let's keep swinging. Righto swingers, as you can see, I am full. So, all this crap. Something people should have been putting in the bins in the first place. There you go, job done. Righto swingers, I think it's been about 3 hours since my last, maybe 4 since that silver coin on the mantelpiece. I found a lot of rubbish today, as I just showed you in the last video, emptying out the pouch. I finally got a signal. Now it's not the most premium of places, it's out of a drain. I got a 12 signal right in here. So, let's see what we got. It's just a bottle cap. Oh, another bit of rubbish out of the ground. Surely I got to find something on this beach. I did a couple of years ago find a florin right up at the base of the stairs up there, so I might actually head my way that way and sort of work my way in that direction. But hopefully there's something there for me. On to the next. Thing is, we finally got a good target. I got a coin. Took me a little bit to get out of the hole, even though it wasn't very deep. Just a bit of a funny signal. Another 5-cent piece. Well, that takes me up to 16 cents and 3 pence for the day. Keep swinging. I really do love me beach detecting, but I still haven't found any jewellery on the beach. I did find one charm years ago. I think it's just brass or something, I don't know. But man, am I so glad I came up on the grass. I'm finding targets finally. So out of this one, we got another 5-cent piece. I know it's nothing special, but I'm not finding much today, so may as well show you what I do find that's actually valuable. Oh, swinging on. Hopefully there's a silver or two, or maybe even just a penny or a half penny or something around. So there we go. G'day swingers. So we're back today from Phillip Island's hunt. As you can see, I didn't get too much for the day, but I can't complain. I was with my mate today who's learning how to detect. He's been doing it for a little while, but he's not actually really gone out too much. And today he finally decided to use a pair of headphones, so he had much more luck. He actually beat me with the detector today with 60 cents. He found 3 20-cent pieces, and with the detector I only found 2 5-cent pieces. Other than that, we got stacks and stacks of ring pulls. It was a great day out in the sun, so I can't complain about it at all. And we managed to find a silver, so I guess it was a ripper of a day. Anywho, till next time, good luck, happy hunting, and salada.